live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Yankees.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And that misses. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. And that is out of play. Line drive. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Golden opportunity right here. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Popped up. One away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jonah Bride, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Matt Mervis in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
One
ball
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in the Bronx and towing the slab in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Let's go, Anthony Volpe.
Just
Oh, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Popped up. Alcantara hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., batting with one down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Aaron Judge at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. 2 outs, base is empty. Judge over the top.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
I got 3 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Draws the walk there. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks leave one. We played an inning. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Cole back to work.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Brooke, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there. It's 0-1. De Los Santos goes 6'1", just 21 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2
No
strikes.
score here in the second. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The other way, and foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Stanton now. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And it's filled up. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And that skips into dirt. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Konai sizing this one up, corrals it. 2 away.
batting 7, the first baseman, Hall.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That one missed. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Connor Norby. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The pitch. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Oswaldo Cabrera stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony.
So the lineup flips over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Left field. Konai has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. On to the fourth. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. On the corner for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score.
Ball, that's just out.
And that skips in the dirt.
Ball three.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Miami down in order. Still no score. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
There's a strike. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And now 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Judge around second. Now a relay to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bellinger on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's singing. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Wells stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
3. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Griffin Conine. Cole back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. Strike 1. Stowers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. 0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's going to be Nick Fortes. And that one cutting but missing down low.
No strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
3 balls.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Konai, the lead runner at second. Stowers at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. That clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here is Goldschmidt. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Oh, great stop. From his backside, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez getting loose out there. Nardi getting cranked up as well. On the ground, 2 ball. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money, nice play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jr.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1 ball.
Second and third, 2 down. Struck him out looking. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in New York, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. And that's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And delivers outside. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball one. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium, here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Bellinger lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Ripped on the ground a second, and Bellinger is out. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out. One thing for me over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
Swing and a miss. Alcantara gets the strikeout. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
The left fielder, Griffin Conine.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Weaver warming up as well. And down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. 99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball,
and misses inside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Slider misses outside. The 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. That one ripped. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Wells around third. The relay throw. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out. Runner at second. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Man at second. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him. First base.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Yankees up by 3. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Outside low. 3-2 now.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Number 4, Nick Fortes.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. Now there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball. Cruz, a 6'2" righty, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Just off the outside edge, and a count 1-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
on and lifted in the air. And it falls.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Ball, that's low.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Edwards at first, one gone. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Yeah, the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Just missed it. Jonah Bride now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And that one is inside. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Veneziano, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Judge waits. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez makes the play, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 35. Cody.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that will fall. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The catcher, number
Austin
28.
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line to left. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one's in there, 0-1. Rips one to right, and foul ball. Stanton over at second. Wells on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Late with the swing there.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conant. Inside, just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll them up for 2.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Now here is Davison De Los Santos. in the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Gonna count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.